Hello, darkness, my... Hey friends, Ash here. Welcome back to Gents. It's time to roast again. It's been a while, many months, and lots of you guys have been sending me emails with your collections asking me to roast them.
And that's what I'm gonna do.
Before we jump into the roast, if you'd like some codes for your fragrance shopping on the internet, pause the video and here's some codes for you. So Avant-Garde, Twisted Lily, Lucky Scent, Max Aroma. Codes to save you 10 to 20% off each one. Alternatively, you can use the code GENTSCENTS for 20% off any of my fragrances, which are also linked below. Those fragrances, Blue Ridge, Terra Nova, and Jet Black Enigma. All three have you smelling absolutely fantastic. Roast time! Let's go. Like I said, lots of emails to choose from. We've got some here from April and March of this year. All right, first up, Alex. Hi, Ash. Love your videos. I started my collection for about 2 months now and really appreciate your PSA video about fragrance addiction. Cause it's real. You don't say. What? Oh, there's so much out there and I want to try it all. Yeah, I feel you. Amazon delivery guy salary, so does what he can. Shout out to you, having to be out there delivering stuff all day long. Let's do the collection. All right, so one thing that I love that you're doing here is you've got your Arm Off, Club de Nuit Intense Man, limited edition, and your Camera placed into their little boxes there. Like, hey guys, you want to see something really sick? Check this out. It's a cologne fragrance. Whoa! What? Gotta have that nice presentation right there. Or is that actually just kind of like a low-key diss on Tom Ford for not having better presentation for how expensive they are? Because you got the Tom Ford Black Orchid Parfum right there, which is way more expensive, but no box for that one. No, sir. Give me the Club de Nuit box, please. Thank you very much. I'm not gonna say anything about your clothes just randomly thrown around haphazardly there, because who amongst us has not done that before? Or like right now. But one thing that I am absolutely going to bust on you for is the scent turd atomizers that you got right there. Come on. You're subscribing to Scentbird? No offense, but I'm offended, okay? I did a whole video on Scentbird, man. It's not a good deal. And actually, this is kind of funny, and I'm going off on a tangent now. It's gonna be a quick one. I got informed that Gent Scents LLC was reaching out to places, trying to like source, working with different flavoring houses. And they were hitting me up like, hey, is this you, Gent Scents LLC? No! What? Like, I'm working on things, and that's why they were confused. They were like, why are you hitting us up when you could just email us? Turns out that was actually Scentbird. Scentbird is Gent Scents LLC. What? Apparently it was Gent Scents was like a company that made wooden air fresheners for your car, and then they changed the name to Drift, but that is actually a company that is Scentbird. So yeah. So those Scentbird atomizers, they look nicer now. They look aesthetically pleasing. They're trying to make me like them, but I still don't like them. I don't like them there. You got a nice mix of clones and also tester bottles. Nice fragrances. So I don't think you deserve any more roasting. Thanks, Alex. Next up, we got Jay, who says nothing. There's no message, just a picture. And everything is so small on my screen. Let me enhance. Jay, what are you doing? You bought into the memes, dude. You bought Squidward and Gary. Why would you do that? You have a Squidward fragrance. I mean, actually, it's kind of cool. Squidward is pretty cool. That leads me to believe that you bought into the meme and you got it for the lols, because obviously you're not wearing it. God forbid you were like on Fragrantica. You were scrolling through all those troll, smells like this posts on Fragrantica, and you're like, oh my God, Squidward smells like that much more expensive fragrance? Well, I'm gonna show them how genius I am. I'm gonna buy the Squidward. I'm gonna pay 5% niche quality. I'm assuming that didn't happen. I'm assuming you bought it for the lols, right? You got some random cheapies interspersed throughout there, some old school aftershave type deals going on. Looking through, it's like greatest hits from a lot of these brands. So, I mean, what can you really say about that, right? It's like, oh, if you're gonna get a Nautica, which one's gonna get recommended to you? Voyage. If you're gonna get a Davidoff, which one's gonna be recommended to you? Cool Water. Versace, which one recommended to you? Eros. So it's just kind of like all the greatest hits. all the time. This is like the pinnacle of the greatest hits collection. Like this is the top 40 fragrance collection right here. As far as hype niche, you could not get a more perfect little grouping there other than Baccarat Rouge 540 is missing. Angel Share, Naxos, Leighton, Aventus, and Squidward. Squidward too. That's niche. And I like how you didn't put them on the bed. You took it a step further. You put them on the floor. This is the evolution of showcasing your fragrance collection. The bed, that's old hat. The floor, that's where it is. Thank you, Jay. You're the man. Yohel up next. Yohel? Yol, probably. Hi, hope you're doing well. I'm 27 years old from Chile, and this is my collection as of April 16th, 2023. Feel free to be rude if you want. This is on a bed. Yeah, okay. This is the classic. Can't go wrong. Fragrances on the bed. All right, so this is a good collection, man. I mean, all the fragrance collections have been good so far, right? All good. You have like a lonely bottle of Interlude Man there, just like, what am I doing in here amongst all these other very popular and easy to wear designer fragrances? And then Red Tobacco is like, I'm over here too. Interlude like, shut up, I'm the real niche here. All right, we're gonna play a game with this collection. Here is the game. You can only have 2 fragrances from this collection. All the others get tossed out. But the 2 fragrances have to be next to each other, either up and down or left and right. So as an example, if you wanted Light Blue Italian Love, you would have to either get with that CH Privé, Halloween Man X, Low DC Intense, or Red Tobacco, up, down, left, right. They have to be next to each other. You only get 2 fragrances. Now look at this, up and down. Quickly, make your decision. Make it now. Make it now! I will go with Sauvage Elixir and Ultramall, but I'm also torn because I kind of want Red Tobacco and Italian Love. That's what I'm going with. Let me know which 2 you chose. Let's see if there was a consensus winner overall. Thanks for submitting your collection. Jace Flanagan, also no message, just a picture. Why am I intimidated by your fragrance collection? They look angry. Like these bottles look angry. The lighting and just the whole everything. I feel like I'm about to get assaulted. This is like the Valentino gang or something here. I mean, it looks good. It looks good. It just looks angry. I can tell that you started collecting here more recently, or at least I would assume so. Let me tell you why. Because your Valentino bottles in the back, Valentino Uomo Intense and Valentino Uomo the original, those aren't the original presentations. Those are the new presentations with the snap-on cap and the little spike collars. I bet that's what it is. So many different fragrances with spike collars. And then the one you have is Luminous Night, which is a more recent release, a bit difficult to find. And most of these are a little bit on the newer side. I could be completely wrong. You could have been collecting stuff for the past like 20 years, and this is just what you have right now. I'm just grasping at straws here, man. Some of these, like Pure Excess Night, are going to be a little more difficult to find in the future, so hold on to those. But I like these scents. I like them. Thank you, Jace. Up next, we got Steven. Appreciate what you do greatly. You're one of the few reviewers I watch regularly as you keep it straight. Thank you. Let's see what you have going on here. Okay. I dig the little staircase presentation here. It looks clean. All right, so you got, is this just zoomed in pictures of, yes, okay. All right, so you got to fill in your staircases, man. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 empty spots there at least. Fill those in. But let's take a look at what you got here. Some of these were definitely the bargain bin fragrance release of the day that you were at whatever store you were shopping at, whether online or in person, but at least you went with pretty good ones. I mean, if you're not going to spend that much, Uomo Signature, Burberry London, you know, some of these are pretty solid. And then those clones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all of those are good ones as well, so not too bad there. Oh, wow. This next picture is making me sick though. What is this? Dossier. Oh man. Kind of like the little setup with your Banana Republics stash, the little Mont Blancs there. I mean, by and large, you've got a collection of cheapies, but it isn't bad because these are, by and large, very nice wearable fragrances. But Dossier. So I bought some Dossier fragrances back in the day, did a video on them. Now, I got nothing against Dossier, to be fair. They've reached out to me a bunch of times, asked me to do videos for them, and I have not taken them up on that. But I got, you know, some different Dossiers here, like this one, Musky Oak Moss. And I gotta say that the fragrance is just really not that... Actually, he's pretty good, man. I gotta say, like something about this fragrance is like, You also ask any recommendation for ultra realistic or quality summer fragrances that are affordable. I will do a video for you on that here in the near future, so look out for that. I did one on clones for summertime that are good. That one will come out sooner. It may already be out. So I'll try to do a couple videos for you that will help you with some recommendations there. Up next, we got Harry. Love your videos, man. Clearly your opinions have inspired a lot of my choices of what I have got in my collection. Let me flip this picture so I can actually look at it without shattering my neck. Are you trying to flex on this with your little card holder there on the side? Is that Dior? Is that not real Dior? Is that Dio? That looks like Dio. Dio. That's Ronnie James Dio. Not quite Dior. Okay, what do we got? I inspired your choices? You sure about that? You sure about that? Maybe on the left side, right? On the right side? Well, to be fair, I don't really dig H24, and apparently that's one of your favorite ones because you blasted half that bottle out. And then I'm not the biggest fan of the original light blue. I think it's a massive release. Don't get that twisted. I do think it's extremely important, but I would go Oh Intense over the original. I'd go Forever. I'd go Italian Love. I would go the new one, Summer Vibes, over that one. But I do think in terms of importance that the original is more important, so whatever that's worth. The original Le Mans, I don't wear that anymore. I think it's, a bit dated for my own personal taste, but another massive release. But yeah, I guess most of the others, I dig the other ones, so fair enough. You kind of got me, but kind of not, but kind of did, but kind of not. What is this book over here? Does that say Virgin Me Thing? Me Thing, Virgin Me Thing. Is that what that says? Why are you leaving that in there? I can see half the thing now. I want to know what it is, but you didn't show me the whole thing. What's going on, man? Get it together. And take those little 5 samples off the windowsill. They don't count. Thank you, Harry, you the man. Vonza is up next. Hi, big fan of your channel. Started collecting about 10 months ago. Wear fragrances on a daily basis, so I prefer a good cheapie and good clones. I do not even plan to buy expensive fragrances. Love fragrances with a boozy or tobacco note. Right, let's, I like that little setup. That's cool. See, he's got the step set up like before, but this one tapers up to draw the eye in. Aesthetic. And I like the choice of a wicker chair. Really sets it off. You guys getting inventive here, Not always doing bed shots. Now we got floor shots. We got wicker chair shots. You guys are going off. As far as cheapies go, though, you got some pretty solid selections here. I mean, even those Lynx, aka Axe fragrances, are not that bad for how cheap they are. That CK1 Shock is freaking me out, though. It looks like a Goomba from the live-action Mario Brothers movie. A tiny itty-bitty little head on this big fat body. I hate that atomizer. It's giving me anxiety. And you like to keep these fragrances boxed up to mature, you say? So, I mean, more power to you. If that makes you happy, then knock yourself out. And this last picture... What in the balls is this? Versette Parfums. 1 Trillion by Paco Trabant. Clonentis by Greed. Clonentis by Greed. What should we call our Ventus clone? Clonentis. It's genius. By Greed. Actually, they nailed that part. Buddhist Dior sausage? What in the... Is that what that says? Buddhist Dior sausage. Buddhist. Because they're like missing a D, I think. Buddhist Dior sausage. Burglary, Men in Black. Aqua di Giu Amrani. Aqua di Gio Amrani. These are the coolest clones of all time. This is the most horrific looking clone stuff I've ever seen. I absolutely feel like this would burn the flesh off my arm straight down to the bone if I sprayed it on, and I want it. Hey guys, I got the best clone that you've never heard of. Clonentis by Greed. Thank you, Vonza. Those are the coolest things ever. I've been talking for a while. Let me do at least one more and then we can wrap it up. Okay, Abdul. Hey Ash, great channel, contents and wit. Here's a photo of my collection. Roast it till it burns. I don't subscribe to any channel, but I do browse around your contents. Okay, I hate this. I hate this so much. I hate everything about this. You just take the labels off. So you have Byredo Gypsy Water, Diasendurga Radio Bombay, Matiere Premier, Cologne, Radical Rose, Citrad, Mr. Marvelous. Why? I mean, I guess if you only have 8 fragrances, maybe it's not so difficult because you just memorize, okay, this one goes here, and 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 so on and so forth. I know that deep down you wish that you could just tear off that tiny little label that says Teroni on there. Probably bothers you. You probably just want to like peel it off, but you know that that one's not going to come off so easily. Why haven't you just scraped off the lettering on the other bottles, you know? I can still read what those fragrances are. You should just scrape those off. Yeah, this is giving me issues for some reason. I understand that you could like use the color of the bottle and be like, or the, you know, take off the atomizer or the cap and sniff the atomizer, but oh Lord, I hate it. I feel like this is something a psychopath would do. I don't know. Not that I'm calling you a psychopath, friend. You're definitely not, but yeah, you need to get some Creed bottles that we can just rip off everything on the outside and it's just a naked bottle there, and you can maybe take something and sand the Creed name off there. Yes, and by yes I mean no. Well guys, I believe that's gonna wrap this one up. Thank you everybody who has submitted your collection. If you want to submit your collection for feature in a future video, gentscentsonline@gmail.com. Just put in the title, collection roast, something like that. That way when I search roast in my email, it will pop up. Again, thank you every single person that submitted your collection. I'll get to more of them in the future. Thanks for hanging with me here and having some fun today. Stay safe out there guys. I'll see you tomorrow with another fragrance video. See you all later.